Hello, this is QuickSkillz, and today I'm going to be answering a question from the video I posted titled Super Console X4 Pro Review. LDJOD writes, hello, thank you so much for this review. Can you see if it plays Oddworld listed in the PS1 games? If it works, I'm going to buy one. Thank you again. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I purchased the Super Console X4 Pro over 10 months ago and posted my review immediately afterwards. And today, when I loaded up my Super Console X4 Pro, it did not have the full version of Oddworld. It had a demo, and I played it until it took me to the very beginning of the game, and it was definitely the demo. Now, what I'm going to show you here is actually a different device that I recently reviewed called the Super Console X Cube, and we'll just call it the X Cube going forward. But in the description of this video, I will have a link that'll take you to the X Cube on Aliexpress. This device is almost half the price of the X4, and in my opinion, it is a little bit underpowered, but for PS1 games, it's not going to matter. And be sure that if you purchase this device, be sure to get the 256 gigabyte micro SD card. That is one way to guarantee that your copy has what I have here, because that is the version that I purchased. And so we can see in the PS1 games we do have Oddworld, Oddysee. So let's go ahead and load it up. I'm going to turn on the sound so we can hear it in action, and I'm not going to cut this loading screen. This is how long it takes to load up the game, about 30 seconds. You can see the bevels are in there on the left and right of the screen. You can turn those on and off. And it was about 30 to 45 seconds before the game actually started booting up, which is actually not pretty bad. The X4 Pro was about the same. I did get to play Oddworld on the X4 Pro, but it was the demo, so I kind of know a little bit about what I'm doing. But in my earlier take of this video, I had never played Oddworld, so I didn't know if I was doing good or bad. But now I know that this is the full version of the game, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So this is how it looked like when you purchased Oddworld Abe's Oddysee. It had a teaser for Abe's Exodus, and we're just going to start the game here on the right hand side. The cool thing about this is that you will see symbols for the PS1 controller. The controller that you get for your X Cube or your X4 Pro are going to be labeled with A, B, X, and Y, but they're in the same placement. So if you see the X on the controller, that is still the bottom button on the choices. The triangle is the top button. So even though the symbols and letters aren't going to match the screen, they're in the appropriate place. So when it says press X, you're going to push the far left button. Sorry, if it says push square, you're going to push the far left button. If it says push X, you're going to push the bottommost button, if that makes any sense. The other thing is the R1 and the R2 bumpers are the appropriate place, and the controller they send you looks very much like a PS2 controller or a PS1 with the DualShock on there. So the included controllers are actually pretty good, but you can plug in your own PC controller if you'd like. So we're almost done with this cutscene, and we're almost able to play Oddworld, Abe's Oddysee. This is a game I've never played before, but from what I've seen, it's pretty difficult. So I don't know how far I'm going to get in this, but I do want to show you that it works.
My whole life,
so let's
in just one
continue
day.
On with this loading screen here.
I was working late one night at Rupture Farms.
Alright, Rupture Farms. I have no idea what the backstory is. It looks like I'm some kind of alien on a planet that's being exploited for labor.
We used to make
You can tell that
munchies
by his meager clothes and
until the meat
muscular form. Looks like he's hard labor. Paramite pies, home style. Paramite, is that right?
And we made some
Scarab
good scrap
cakes
too.
Yeah, get you some scarab. Is it scarab?
I
Yes.
thought I had a good job, but that was
Coming
before I
soon,
knew
something new and
how we'd
tasty.
make new and tasty. I was still
Wonder what that
defined.
is. I think Abe wants to try some. What's he gonna do next?
The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind.
It was a pretty long cutscene for a game.
The Gluckins were scared, 'cause profits were grim.
So to summarize, the X4 Pro had a demo. I don't know if they've updated the list of ROMs. If you own the ROM yourself, you can add it to the micro SD card. I did do a video on my channel showing you how to add it. But if you want to guarantee that the device you buy that you purchase has the full version of the game, be sure to go to the description of this video and buy the X Cube. Not only are you going to save some money, but you will guarantee that you're getting Oddworld Abe's Oddysee. One of my complaints with the X Cube is that it runs an older version of Emuelec, which is 3.6, I think it had, or 3.8. And the X4 Pro actually had 4.6, which was a little bit easier to interact with the ROMs in there, but really it doesn't matter what version of Emuelec you have, it matters what ROMs you have saved onto the memory card. And because I know the X Cube has the full game, I cannot recommend the X4 Pro, in this case for Oddworld Abe's Oddysee. I highly recommend purchasing the X Cube. And for the savings you're going to get, I do think it's worth the risk. I can purchase this device for about $30 with the bigger SD card on there, the 256 SD card. You can get it as low as $24 or $25 if you get the I think it's 64 gigabyte SD card. And so now we're finally in the game. It says hold R1 to run, triangle to jump. I'm too close to the ledge. There we go. Oh. Why am I jumping forward? Oh, I gotta hold up when I jump. So we just push up to walk through the door here. And the controls are very snappy for this game, but they're very precise. It kind of reminds me of like... ooh, that was cool. Okay. To jump, press triangle, run and jump. Ooh. Okay. I did not walk the right speed there. Go ahead and jump across this gap. There we go. You gotta jump a little bit before the ledge, okay? It says to sneak past the sleeping, hold R2 while you move. So that's easy. Sneaking, sneaking. Okay, to do the lever, we just stand there and push square. We're gonna go ahead and sneak over here because we know this guy is over here. We're gonna have to pull the lever again. Okay, what did that do? I wonder what that lever did.
I don't know.
Go back over here. Again, this is my first time playing Oddworld. It's supposed to do something? Oh. Was not supposed to jump. And this game's quick. You gotta be real quick. Okay, maybe. Maybe. I'm supposed to pull this lever first. Let's pull this one first. And then. Yeah, so the lightning is turned off over here. Do we want that guy to go down there? Like, is that a bad thing? It's telling to do it, so let's go ahead and do it. Walk through here. Employees, casualties, escapees. Use the ring, stand under it, and press up. Okay. I don't know why I'm sneaking around. Okay. Run! Oh man, that's challenging. What was I supposed to do there? And I feel like a lot of this game is just like trial and error. Trial and error. So let's run. Okay, we gotta come this way. Sneak, sneak, sneak. We'll hold square. That turns off the lightning, and so it has a blue arrow, like a blue circle in it, and then you see it over here. So I just wonder why it wants me to like lower that guy in there. And then we can do this. See what that does. Nothing. Okay. So when I did this, I just gotta. What? I was sneaking around, but pulling the lever woke that guy up. And what's cool is that when you get to a spot like that where you're going all the way back to something, we can do a quick save. I'll show you how to do a quick save. So let's go ahead and pull this. Lightning is turned off. We're gonna run. And so over here is about where I get stuck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold mode or the hot command, and we're just gonna save right here. Save state. So now the game is saved there. And so when I lose here, oh, we can just go back over here and try again. That'll make this game a whole lot easier. Okay. Grab the platform, stand in the center of it, and press down. Okay. And pushing up lets us go up. Lead Mudkins to bird portals. What does that mean, lead Mudkins to bird portals? A little hard work, never. Okay. I don't know. Your first task is to escape from Rupture Farms. Watch out for sligs. Okay. I'm gonna take a guess that those sligs are the... Oh, what is that? To alert a Mudkin, say hello by holding L1. Pressing triangle.
Hello.
Then talk to Mudkins by holding L1 or L2 and pressing the triangle. Okay, so you have different ways to talk.
Wait.
Experiment.
Follow me.
Okay.
Follow me.
It doesn't really give you much more than that. It just says, like, try pushing L1. Alright, come on, follow me. That's rough. It doesn't give you more instructions. Don't play with your food. Oh man, that's tough. Well, I think that's about all the patience I have for this game. As you can see, it is working. The difficulties that I have are just that I've never played this game before, but it seems to be working just fine. And just a reminder, this was on the Super Console X Cube, which is cheaper than the Super Console X4 Pro. I can't guarantee that the X4 Pro will have it, but if you do want just to play this game, then what you need to do is get the X Cube. Well, that's going to conclude my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a good day.